Good evening and welcome to the French Institute here in the heart of London for a night of ideas. Power to the imagination. There it is, right over there. So we are literally going to be taking you to space and back again for a series of interesting and mind-opening talks, discussions and debates ranging from revolutions to power, politics and TV dramas via women shaping history. We have astronauts, musicians, actors, sportsmen, sportswomen, graphic novelists, physicists, filmmakers. And did I mention astronauts? I think I did. And in parallel to that, we also have sessions going on at the V&A and also in the Imperial College London. Creativity. Can art change the world? So many questions, so many topics, so much discussion. But first, let's have a look around and see what we've got, because in a moment, coming across from over there, we're going to have astronauts Tim Peake and Thomas Pesquet, where hopefully I'll be able to interview them and ask them a question. In the meantime, a couple of other people coming up now. In the meantime, what we have here, if you can look over there, we have that splendid Rodin here in the French Institute. It's the most incredible place. And that Rodin, obviously, for those of you who are art historians or know anything about Rodin, his most famous work is, of course, The Thinking Man. Yeah. And over there, right there, I don't know if you can see that, this is a beautiful piece by Sonia Delaunay. Now, Sonia Delaunay was the first ever woman to have a retrospective in the Louvre in Paris. She's rather special, and she was very much influential in a movement that celebrated color and very bold shapes. So here we are in the French Institute, and not only will we be talking to Thomas Pesquet, and not only will we be talking to Tim Peake, but hopefully we'll get the chance to see Jean-Yves Le Gall, who is the president of the Centre National Études Spatiales, CNES, and we also have Graham Turnock, who is the chief executive of the British Space Agency. So if we've got a French one, we've also got a British one. Mentioning that, we also have the French ambassador to the United Kingdom giving us an address at 5 o'clock today, and that is Mr. Jean-Pierre Juillet, and of course, his counterpart, the English ambassador to France, Lord Edward Llewellyn. So stay tuned, lots to see, lots of debates coming up, lots of discussion, lots of amazing people. Let's have a look around. Now, over there, we have a reading room. This is the Denis Seurat, a reading room. Now, this used to be a ballroom, but in 1950, it was converted into a reading room. And over there, there's going to be some fantastic concerts going on, some amazing performances, and a talk by a musicologist. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in. Maybe we can just have a look in, see what's going on. I don't want to take you away because I don't want to miss the astronauts, but let's just have a look, see what's going on here. Ooh, open the door. Oh, look at this, because someone here playing a guitar. Hello. Good evening. How's it going? All good? Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. We're sound checking. We're going to have a contemporary music as a creative medium, so that will be interesting. Remember, the theme of today is power to the imagination. Why is the theme power to the imagination? Well, the reason that the theme is power to the imagination was because that was, of course, the slogan that was very much the moniker of the 1968 Paris uprising, when all those students in the University of Nanterre decided enough is enough. We have had enough of establishment, we've had enough of capitalism, we've had enough of bureaucracy, we're rising up for a change in Paris. And of course, that led to a whole load of workers walking out, and the then president decided, that's it, took 2-hour flight away to Baden-Baden, came back, massive reforms, and that sparked off an amazing movement of art, thought, culture, graffiti, and so on and so forth. Come, let's go this way. In there, Ciné Luminaire. This just used to be, in the old days, before it was a Ciné Luminaire, used to be a theatre, but it was converted and is now a fantastic cinema, and it boasts performances of releases of new movies and world cinema and European cinema, and also they also have curators from outside which come in, and they're very much involved with the London Film Festival, the French Film Festival, of course, the Paris and the French, and of course the Spanish Film Festival and the Italian Film Festival. So we have a lot of stuff going on in there regularly. We have talks quite regularly, and we have new screenings of new movies. So that's what we're doing there. It's a very, very established and very, very sophisticated cinema system in there, and that's where the talks are going to be happening. Our first talk for the evening is going to be on sharing space, and we have the two astronauts, Tim Peake and Thomas Pesquet, in a discussion with Dr. Maggie Aderin-Pocock on the brave new worlds of outer space, and joining them, of course, Jean-Yves Le Gall and Graham Turnock, the chief executive of the BBC and the British Space Agency. Not only that, but then, of course, we're going to have a little break. Then there'll be another session after that. But let's see where we're going. Are we near? Are the astronauts coming? Let's have a look. Let's see, because when the astronauts come, we're going to be asking them some questions. So hopefully we're going to set ourselves in this room right here, La Mediathèque. Here they come. Mm-hmm. There they go.